Hello, this is Sunday the 22nd video log update for Naomi's fight specifically. The Naomi's fight sections, of course, are going to be covering just Naomi's battle against cancer and how she's doing medically, just to keep people that are only following that portion of our vlog up to date and up to speed. If you haven't known me before, just to let you know, her particular fight, of course, started back when she was 18 months old. This week, we had just started a brand new regimen. Let's see here. It's been a couple weeks now. Forgive me, I don't have all the paperwork in front of me. I'll do better in the future on that. But you need to know that my life is crazy, and so anyhow, all that being said, bring you up to speed as to what happened. We had just gone through where four of Naomi's brothers, four of her five brothers, had come down with the flu. Of course, in a home of 7 people, I did my best to isolate those that had the flu bug, but it happens. One would get it, one would get it, one would get it. Naomi's brother, one of them, I think it was Micah, actually spiked up to 104, so we got him into the hospital. He was diagnosed, he had type A influenza. Finally Gabriel got it, the 3-year-old, and so he had to deal with it. Somewhere along the way, we thought we had dodged the bullet. We thought that Elijah and Naomi both had avoided getting the flu. Elijah somehow managed not to get the flu. Unfortunately, Naomi came down with it, and we were just in the middle of transitioning Naomi onto a new form of chemo. This is an oral chemo. It's an experimental drug out of California. Long story short, she is at present the only patient getting that particular treatment here at CNMC in the DC area. I don't know the other hospitals that are in the study. I'm sorry, I'm focusing on my daughter. Go figure. So anyhow, we were scheduled to get her started on this particular drug, and bam, she comes down with type A influenza. So we get her under control, and by God's grace and just some good doctoring out there at Children's National, we got her to the point where she was able to start her medications on time. So that was a miracle in and of itself. We started the medications. Everything was going great. She's accepted the meds pretty well, only to have her come down with another fever. Of course, Daddy's thinking here of, okay, is it the new meds? Is it another infection? What's going on? So Thursday a week ago was when all this started. I took her into Children's National Medical Center. We got her signed in. They gave her the frontline antibiotic, which, forgive me again, I don't have the paperwork sitting here in front of me, but basically she had a very, very bad reaction to the antibiotic. We almost lost her. They had to drop in an ALS line. There was a lot of different things that were going on. They had her up in the PICU for a few days, and then the next thing you know, we were moved up to the HEMOC level, as they're still trying to figure out exactly what it was that caused the situation to happen. She required a blood transfusion because of the fact that her blood, the hemoglobin in her blood had begun to break down. And again, the doctors were instantly looking, okay, is it the new chemo? Is it the virus? What's happening? What's caused this to happen? It was later determined that it was a very, very rare reaction to a particular antibiotic that's given every day at hospitals across the nation. It's just some people have extremely bad reactions to it. Very similar to what happened to my grandfather back in World War II. They gave him this new experimental drug called penicillin, and his reaction to it was it killed him. So medicine doctors, they do a great job. They definitely, my hat is off to them. But long story short, they're practicing. They're not perfect. I'm not about to turn around and try to sue somebody because, hey, we didn't know she was allergic to this particular med. If anything, I can't thank those doctors in the ER there at Children's National enough. I can't thank Dr. Wong, Naomi's primary oncologist, enough, because he's in the fight to win it, as we all are. So that being said, that brings us up to date. We spent an entire week at the hospital, and it took a toll on Naomi. She's tired, she's run down. Her little body's fighting cancer. She's on an experimental drug. So, that's where we are this week. We did get her home, and she's doing pretty decent now, and I'm thankful for that. So again, Dr. Wong, thank you very much if you see this particular vlog. To anybody else seeing this vlog, just a real quick shout out. I am currently about to shave this head. Okay, there's not much there to shave, but I've got one guy at work that complains that, because I cut my own hair. I mean, let's face it, when you're doing a simple buzz cut, you do what you got to do. But he's always complained that I miss like a hair here and there. Hey. So anyhow, I'm actually going to have my hair cut at a St. Baldrick's event out in Annapolis in a few weeks. I'll have a link up to it somewhere on the vlog, I'm sure, or at least on the Facebook page for it. And all I can ask is that you give. You might not have the personal fight against cancer, children's or otherwise, but your neighbors might, someone in your family might, and eventually one day you might have that fight against cancer. And giving now might be the way to help you in the future. So that all being said, Naomi's doing good. We're in this fight to win it. I'm probably blinding you with my semi-shaved head. So anyhow, just remember this. Cancer does fear me, and let's help it to fear you too. Peace out.